Hey, welcome back to the channel, man. Go ahead, drop a like, subscribe if you're not, comment, let me know where you from, who you rocking with, who you a fan of. Let's get right into it, man. They just suspended Ja Morant because he was caught on IG Live waving around the hammer again. It was the same one that he used in that club a couple months back, but he didn't get the message, man. They try to tell him to stop doing all that stuff. He's trying to impress Yo Gotti and moneybaggyo and all these people, all the rappers that keep coming to his game. And so what you got to understand is that he's not a rapper. He's not the person that needs to be doing all that. He just lost his max contract deal. Everything has already cost him over $100 million already. So that 200 million that they said that they was thinking about giving him, they just gave that to somebody else, man. And they kicked that other dude off the team. You see how Ja Morant was trying to bang on LeBron and everything like that, man. They can't have that happening. So what you got to see is that a lot of people that from where Ja Morant, he was throwing up their set. They interviewed the people from the set and they realized that Ja Morant was never been there. He wasn't even born there or nothing. So a lot of people think that Ja Morant was like fake, just trying to be cool and everything, throwing up the fake signs. And because there's no way, the only person from his area that's ever been involved in anything like that was Quando Rondo. And so they know that Quando Rondo did not put Ja Morant on, and Ja Morant want to just be NBA YoungBoy so bad. So the fact is that there's got to be something wrong with him, his friends, or whatever he's doing. Ja Morant would be like not thinking clearly, man. If you already was caught one time before doing that, then you do it again, man. This is not a good look for him. And Zach Randolph, really the person that need to be stepping in. Zebo is the one who owns BGE, Bread Gang, and everything. He pays Moneybagyo's bills. He put food on Moneybagyo's table. And so Zach Randolph used to play for the Memphis Grizzlies and everything. And he was a big person too in his whole even like he got caught up in the stuff with the streets where he got caught with the packs in Cali. And so this is the shoes that Ja Morant has to fill. He's got to fill being cool and being noticed by Yo Gotti and them. And then at the same time, he's also got to fill in the shoes from Zach Randolph, who was actually pulling Memphis into the playoffs while having two phones. And everybody knows that if you have two phones, that you're already, doing something advanced. Like a lot of people, you already know that song by Kevin Gates, Two Phones. Somebody with two phones could be doing something very sneaky and everything like that. You never know. Or they could just have a work phone and a personal phone. And the crazy thing about having the work phone and the personal phone is that you already know if the work phone is a flip phone, then that person might be onto something. You just seen it, with the flip phones, the burners, you could just throw them out. And so this is the same thing with Ja Morant, except with him, he's not trying to do the thing where he's got the two phones and he's talking to the flip phone like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna pull up right now. He's actually trying to do it to where he's the enforcer, he's the hitman of this. So it's even a worse situation. Like Ja Morant ain't even trying to be the type of street dude that gets money or whatever like that. He's really just trying to ruin and demolish his whole entire thing that he's got going on. Like he got to understand that if he keeps moving the way he's moving, and they keep suspending him all this time. He already got a 50-game suspension, and now they suspended him again. And the kids looking up to him, like ever since Dolph left Memphis, they really needed a new role model. And Ja Morant was supposed to come in and actually try to like take over and show the youth, show a lot of the people what Memphis was about. It's not all about the street life. It's not all about bringing your hammer on IG Live and all this crazy stuff that you've been seeing and that he's been doing. And, it's not about the rapper lifestyle. Young Dolph was really trying to show the people of Memphis how to actually go about their day and to be, staying out of trouble and not to do the things that Ja Morant did. So Ja Morant coming around, he's making Dolph look bad just because of him giving Memphis a bad name. Ja Morant is not even from Memphis, and he coming out to Memphis and doing all this stuff. So people definitely got to let him know that they can't do that. People in Memphis don't like him waving his hammer on IG like that and having the kids that watch him doing the same thing. It was a Ja Morant fan who got all A's in school, was nicely dressed and went to the school and got all A's, never talked back. Then he seen the videos of Ja Morant going crazy, and now that same kid is a 300, like a 180-degree turnaround to where now he going acting out in class, getting all F's, and he's trying to get a hammer too so he could wave it on his Instagram and all that. And so this is the type of thing that will happen if people keep watching Ja Morant do these antics. So somebody got to come in and send him to the principal's office. Like, his daddy really got to be the one to sit him down and tell him to stop acting like a kid, because his dad is actually there to enjoy all the benefits that come with how Ja Morant became a millionaire and everything like that. Like, you got to realize Ja Morant is a multi-millionaire. He's got tens of millions of dollars. And so this is a prime example of, you could have all the money in the world, but whatever you influenced by, that's still going to be the thing that got you. Because this is not the way that Ja Morant was regularly. We never seen him at the HBCU doing this. If he would have did this at the HBCU, he would have never got into the NBA. If he would have did this in high school, they would have never gave him a chance to play in the college. And so what you got to realize is that something that influenced Ja Morant made him act this way. Before, it wasn't a lot of hardcore rappers like how we see it right now, to where, it was mainstream for him to be like, during the drill rap era. Yeah, that's where we saw Ja Morant probably get influenced by it. But then now, ever since you got NBA Youngboy and you got CMG and Yo Gotti in them, then he's looking at it like he wants to be like YSL. He wants to get a Rico on him or something like that, right? So I guess that might be his thing, because now you see it all nowadays. All these rappers get in trouble and everything like that. And so why isn't it that he's going down the same path to where he wants to end up doing something to somebody, or he's letting somebody know that he's got it on him in case he's got ops or something like that. And so the thing is the type of energy he's putting out into the world. You can't be acting like you have ops when you don't actually have ops. Like, Ja Morant does not have people that's actually trying to come after him and get him like that. Everybody can appreciate him and likes what he does. They all want to see him succeed and everything. I'm sure there's a few people who got mad that Ja Morant got their team kicked out of the NBA or whatever like that. But for the most part, Ja Morant should have no ops at all. So the fact that he's doing these antics on TV, on Instagram, acting as if he got ops, he's actually inviting people to come and hate him. He's inviting ops to come and sign up to be his ops, so they can chase him down and give him a reason to be waving his hammer on IG like that. And so this is the thing, is that he's glorifying the lifestyle that does not need to be glorified, man. And at the end of the day, you're not supposed to let people know what you're working with, what you got on you like that. Because now the people that see him, if he really does have ops like that, they know everything about him. They know the dude he was riding with, what kind of car it is and everything, because the cameras never lie. That's why in that club, when he did it the first time, Polo G, the rapper, and the other rappers, they found out exactly what club that is, and they shot a music video recreating that whole thing, because they know that Ja Morant wants to be like them. And so if they could find out what club Ja Morant was in just by the little blurry video of him posting that IG Live, then when his homie posted them riding around in the car, you're going to be able to tell what kind of car it is. And you could tell by the look of the trees and the bushes and the way the sidewalk is and the environment that you could see through the windows, you could tell what city that is. And people could really find out where Ja Morant is and pop up and everything like that. And so this is why you never want to overly glorify, overly show what you're doing like that, especially if you're supposed to be a high caliber, high private, multimillionaire person. You're supposed to be doing the right things, get your bag, take care of your family, and make sure your legacy has something left behind, man, just like how Dolph was trying to do. So really subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below. I'm going to catch y'all later.